Well, hello there, everyone. Long time no see. What a winter this has been, and I'm one of many who have said that. But I wanted to interject this just a little bit. I created a video some time ago, never got it finished because I realized that it was probably the absolute worst camera effects I have ever done. But it's been so long since I put anything up, and I know there's people wondering what's going on. Well, it's been so cold, and I've been battling some major back issues to the point where there have been days I've had a hard time even getting out of bed. So in between, little by little here and there, I've also been working a little bit on some remodeling inside the house, which, as I said before, you know, Mama said no to the camera inside the house. So anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around here real quick, let you see exactly what we've been up with. My back problems also hasn't been cured by all of the snow shoveling that's had to take place. So without any further ado, I'm going to flip this around, let you take a look at what we've had to deal with, and we'll get on to the next video. Here we go. Well, here we are, the pathway going from the back porch over to Mama's craft room, and as you can see, it's at least a good foot or better. But that's not the big one. Here's the big issue. The beast has had to be out here to work more than once. And all of these piles here are piles of snow. There is a pile that goes all the way down here just to get it off of the driveway. And this pile here just to get it off the driveway as well as up the driveway. Just to give you an idea. Okay, on with the actual video. Hello everyone, it's been a while, and I'll just tell you, it's going to be a while more. I've got another phase on the barn that almost done, but it's not complete, and it probably will not be complete until the weather warms up. It's just too cold for this old man to get outside too much. I've been trying to work inside the house, and I had alluded to that a few times. Anyway, about this video. If you remember my Christmas in November video, when I hit pay dirt big time, and I also mentioned to you that there was a light kit for that DeWalt sliding miter saw. Well, I finally ordered it, and I finally got it. Now, everybody that I've been seeing has had a little bit of a rant and rave. I'm going to do some of that too today. I am getting ready to install this light. I'm going to bring you all along while I'm doing it, but I'm also going to talk about the company that I got this from. The company that DeWalt themselves actually recommended, which is blowing me away. So okay, grab your coffee, come on back, and let's get this thing installed. Okay, we've got all of this set up here. Now, according to the videos that I've been watching, this kit takes 4 different drivers. It takes a 30 Torx here, a 25 Torx here, and this one, and all of these around here, and a 20. Well, I guess the 20 is the one that does all of these. And then there is a couple that it takes, I think one, that takes a regular screwdriver. And that's inside here on this switch. So, what we got to do to get started is we got to take this handle off first. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about a little bit of the experience that I've had in ordering and receiving all of this. I ordered this on December the 10th, and I received absolutely no communication from this company after I got it ordered. So I waited a few days, and I went online, and oops, I got to do this first. I went online and I chatted with a young lady that told me that she was sorry and that they should have sent me a confirmation, which I agreed with. They should have sent me a confirmation letting me know. And then, very abruptly, well, first off, she said, we will send it to you, your confirmation to you in your email. Or I had just sent it to you in the email. Okay, I can take that. But I waited all day and never, ever got a confirmation in the email all day until the next morning, which tells me that she probably forgot and remembered the next day. Well, I waited a couple more days. Remember, I said I ordered this on the 25th, or on the 10th, excuse me. And I wrote back in a chat again and asked again, when or has it been shipped? When will it be shipped? When can I expect notification? And I was told profusely that, well, they had done a research on it, found that the unit or the parts here had left the facility and had been sent to their shipping people, whoever that is, and that as soon as the shipping people got everything ready, I would be notified of tracking orders and a tracking number so that I would be able to follow it here and know exactly how everything was going, like normal. And I got nothing. So anyway, needless to say, after a couple of days went by, I received in the mail or in an email a questionnaire basically saying, how did you like our service? Well, I had not even received the item yet. And if you ask me, you know, I had been deceived, shall I say, or I don't like to use the word lied to, but I had not received anything from them other than what I had almost had to beg them for. They want to know, they want me to fill out a survey telling them how everything went, and I hadn't even got it yet. So I told Mrs. Stadhomer the other day, I said, I'm going to wait until I get the item, if it ever shows up. I got to get this handle off of here before I can go much further. Excuse me here, where did I, there it is. Oh, we got one more screw. Right there. But I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to film this and put this all together so that I know whether or not, you know, it's any good or whatever. I want to be able to try it because I'm an honest, fair person. I don't like, you know, jumping to conclusions. But at the same time, I don't like to be lied to. And at this point in time, I don't believe they've been honest with me. Let's put it that way. I don't know that they had any intentions whatsoever of sending me tracking or whatever. Now, the concept here of what we're doing at this point in time is pretty cut and dry. I have it taken apart now. Here's what they sent me. They sent me the light. That's the light. And the light harness. Now, that is ready at this moment, very given moment. This is ready to be installed. It is actually a very simple, easy install. That fits down here, just like this, supposedly. Just like this. It's got to fit better than that. Hold on. There it is. Just like that. With these two screws going in here. And I think I need to change this over. Okay, there's that. Now we'll go back to the little one because what they say to do next is take this wire, run it down here and put it in this channel. Okay? And take it down through here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. Down through here, run it under all of these wires here. And put it right here in this place. Right there, because that's where here in a little while all of the switch and the power is going to go. So what we're going to do now before we go any farther is I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this to hold everything back where it belongs. And once I do this, I'll be able to put the saw down and lock it in position. Now, the rest of it, I believe we can do this and lock it down. With this being in here, and through that gap, right here, there we go. Now, we have to, I don't know if it's this one or the other one. It's this one. We have to undo this and take the switch up. Okay. Now, this also is when we break out the wiring harness. That's one expensive wiring harness, I'll tell you, for no more than it is. But this is where we have to use the Phillips head to our screwdriver. Because here is where we bring this up and, here, let me turn it over here a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, we bring up the switch and we have to undo this screw and all of the washers. There we go. Then we take out of the wiring harness here. Screw goes in there. Screw goes in there. And then we put it back in its hole. Okay, now being done, all of these go back in there. We will now switch back over to the Torx bit. And screw the switch back down. Now, this goes back around here. We disconnect the white here and we put this gang up like that. And connect this to that end. Now, I have seen instructions on this that show cutting that wire and having to basically, and this is just not fitting right, but I've seen them where they've had to cut that wire to get it to work right. Now comes the last part. This is what they call the power supply. This is what turns it on and off. This is where the black wire goes here, that from the power. This is also where this then works and goes here. And everything is supposed to fit back in here together. What I'm thinking I need to do is get it in like this, so I can get that into that groove. And well, I think I have to wait until I get the cover back on here, which is right here, and get that back on here and in position. Oh, wait a minute. I got the wrong cover. I'll show you the difference here. Here's the difference. This is the old one that came off. This is the new one. You can see the difference side by side, but this one allows for that to be mounted in there. So, we put this back on, or put this on, not back, but on, and making sure that all of the wires are where they belong to be. And then we can start putting some of these back in place. So, getting back to this. Today is the day of infamy. today is the beginning of a days of questioning as to how our life is going to be from now on, or at least for the next 4 years. Nobody knows, and I don't know about everybody else, but I know I'm quite nervous about it. Like so many people out there, everything is pointing towards them trying to take more of our freedom away. More of our freedoms that very special people in my life fought to keep. My dad is one. He went through some gruesome years in the Second World War just to make sure that freedom was just that, free. That we were free to live our life. I grew up with freedoms. I don't want to see that go. But apparently, there's a number of people who don't care. And apparently, it don't matter to them, because apparently they think that even though it doesn't work and never has worked, a new way of life is the way to go. And believe it or not, it has been installed. Everything is there. What I got to do now is I got to give it some power, and let's see if it turns on. That's a good one. We have power. And we have light. Now, if I am lucky enough to be able to show you what this does. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see. You can see the shadow here. It's running there. That is a line that is supposedly more accurate than a laser line, because it is a light that is shining on both sides of this blade, creating a shadow that is very usable. Let me just put a board here and let's see if you can see the shadow emit. Here, let me take it off of the stand for a minute so that I can maybe try to zero in a little bit more. Now, you can see that shadow. Let me zoom it in. There it is. That is exactly what we were after. See the shadow? That is what we're after. I am tickled with that. I have used another saw that had that shadow, and it was great when it came to that. So let's get it back up here again. I don't think I need to cut it a piece on there to demonstrate, but oh yeah, there you go. So anyway, getting back to this story, there's a shadow, you can see it, and that is what you would put that shadow on the line and be able to use it as a marker, and that is exactly what that should be. Now, is it worth the outrageous amount of money? I'm going to say yes at this moment, but I'm still reeling at the fact that this company apparently doesn't really care all that much about keeping their word. Now, I'm going to write that survey up, and I'm going to let them know that I am happy with the product. I am happy with the light, but I'm very, very unhappy with their service. Now, if you ever have any need to do any business with a company called M&M Tool and Machinery, I hope you have much better luck than I did. I just don't like to be deceived or lied to, and in my opinion, that is exactly what I was. Now, I plan on telling them on this survey just why I am unhappy. I will give this light system right here a 5-star basis. I will give it that, but their service will either get a 0 or a 1. So anyway, that's what we have just upgraded this saw to the latest and greatest. This is a 779 DWS779, and we just upgraded this to a 780. That is the only difference between this and the new one that out there that I have been able to determine. So now we've got it upgraded. Oh, this is Sad Homer. I hope you enjoyed your visit. I'm glad you were able to drop by. Don't forget to tell your family, don't forget to tell your friends, your next door neighbors, the people down the road, anybody you happen to come by. The bottom flag is coming down after today, and it will be preserved in my shop. We'll catch you all the next time. Hope you have a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe, give us thumbs up, share, do whatever you need to do. We'll appreciate it all. Catch you all the next time. Bye-bye.